Hello, good morning, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We have a very packed agenda this morning, and I want to make sure that you all get to what you're here for, which is our networking. So I'm Yvonne Sepulveda. I'm the Marysville Tulalip Chamber of Commerce President CEO. Thanks for being here. I know it's a couple days after the first day of spring, but it feels warm out there. So let me introduce our elected officials that are here today. We've got Commissioner Sid Logan from Snohomish County PUD. Can you please wave? Awesome. Can we give him a round of applause, please? And now I'd like to introduce our board members that are here for the Chamber of Commerce. If you can please wave and hold your applause to the end. We've got Renee James, Tony Matthews, Chris Pearson, Felicia Kreider, and Kevin Daniels. Can we give them a round of applause? Awesome. Today's Business Before Hours sponsor is Red Curtain Foundation for the Arts. If we can please welcome Rhonda Snyder and Scott Randall to the stage.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Most of you know me. I'm Rhonda Snyder. I'm a business banker with Coastal Community Bank, but I'm also serving on the board of the Red Curtain Foundation for the Arts. And this is Scott. You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Good morning. I'm Scott Randall. I'm the board president and the artistic director for Red Curtain.
So we are not doing a slideshow today because if anybody here knows me very well, you know I never have luck with slideshows. So we're just going to tell you a little bit about Red Curtain. First of all, I want to thank our sponsors, our season sponsors, our ticket holders, and our volunteers. I want to shout out to our season sponsors, Marysville Tulalip Chamber, Coastal Community Bank, 564 IT, and then our partial season sponsors, Nordstrom Heating and Hall Insurance Agency. So thank you. And then I want to say thank you guys for voting for Red Curtain for receiving the Nonprofit of the Year in December at the auction. That was quite a surprise, and we were thrilled to receive that honor. And then I'm going to let Scott tell you a little bit about what's been going on at Red Curtain and some things that are coming up.
All right, thanks, Rhonda. So, yeah, we've been reopened since September, had a full season of shows so far with some great classics like The Odd Couple and a hilarious version of A Christmas Carol that we did around the holidays that audiences, I think, really loved a lot. But we're a community theater that really tries to push boundaries also. So we just finished up a performance of a show called She Kills Monsters, which was about teenagers finding their identity by going into a Dungeons and Dragons game and fighting dragons and wizards and monsters. And it was really, really well received. We've got As You Like It playing right now, and then Into the Woods is opening up at the end of May. So a lot of great stuff coming up. Next month, we're going to be doing a comedy show on April the 8th, a stand-up comedy. And then on April 9th, we're doing an Into the Woods themed burlesque night. And if you guys haven't been to burlesque at Red Curtain, it is something else. I highly recommend it. We've got information over here about sponsorships and about our next season, which is going to include some really cool shows like Musical Comedy Murders of 1940, which is like a murder mystery farce that's going to open up the season, Miracle on 34th Street at the holidays, and we're doing Rocky Horror Show in October. So those are some big ones coming up to be excited about.
Also, you guys have a flyer on your table that goes over what our next season is, and on the back of that gives you some idea of what our sponsorships look like. If you haven't been to a show, first of all, come to a show. It's so much fun. You won't be disappointed. And like you said, burlesque. I got my tickets for burlesque So that's going to be a really fun night. And then right now we are accepting season sponsors for next season. So for those of you that are current season sponsors, we look forward to continuing that relationship with you. And for those of you that haven't sponsored a show, I encourage you to sponsor a show. You get to have your ad in our programs. And when you look at the cost of the sponsorships on the back of that flyer that I have on the table, and you think that every weekend that show runs, your ad is in every program. Every single person's looking at that. Plus the different sponsorship levels, you could get tickets to go with it. You can use those tickets for yourself. You can give those tickets away to a client or a friend as a thank you gift. So there's a lot of opportunity there. And then again, you're supporting your local community theater, and we definitely can use everybody's support. And if you haven't been, we're located in the same building as the Goodwill on the back side, north back side. So again, if you have any questions or are interested in sponsoring, please let me know. I would love to have a conversation with you about that. Did you have anything else to say?
Yeah, one more thing to talk about with sponsorships. We also, in the spring, we run a kids theater camp that we call Springboard. And over the summer, we have a teen theater camp called Summer Stars, and we're also accepting sponsorships for those programs. And those are 6-week, 5 days a week programs that culminate in them putting on a show. The kids this year are going to do a musical version of A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to us today, and I really hope to see you at the theater.
Okay, let's give them another round of applause, please. And we do have a couple of sponsorships left for the year, so if you're interested in giving your own presentation, please talk to Ann or myself about that. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Chris Pearson, Interim Superintendent with the Marysville School District, and Superintendent Scott Peacock with Lakewood School District. They're going to give us a short presentation on their upcoming levies.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for hosting us today. Both Scott and I are here to talk about levies for our school districts, and just a little bit of context. The way our school funding works is every 2 to 4 years, we are asked to go back to our taxpayers, our local taxpayers, for what we call enrichment dollars, or any kind of dollars that support programs outside of the school day or outside of the prototypical school model. So we'll talk a little bit more about that, but just specifically for Marysville, we're pretty excited about the opportunity to rewrite our story. We have a new superintendent, Dr. Zach Robbins, who has been now officially hired and will start on July 1st. We also have almost a completely new school board. We have 4 out of 5 new school board members, so the future looks pretty bright with some new leadership, and I'm happy to continue to support the district, but very excited about the future and the things to come in Marysville. We will have 2 levy propositions on the ballot for April 26th for you to know and share with community members. This is the second time that we will be putting these propositions on the ballot. So we also did this in February and we're not successful, so we're going out again. The first is an educational programs and operations levy. This accounts for about $25 million of our overall budget, and I'll share a couple of graphs with you very quickly. And really supports supplemental programs for kids specifically, and social emotional learning, as well as mental health supports and physical health supports for kids. The second is a capital projects and technology levy, which allows us to do all the kind of the renovations and upkeep and upgrades that we need to do for our facilities, as well as keep technology devices in kids' hands as well as in staff hands. So very fast, I promise. Just so that you guys know, we are dependent on local levy dollars for about 18% of our budget. says 14 up there, but typically it's around 18%. So that blue pie piece is what we're asking for, and that accounts for, like I said, about $25 million, and it goes specifically to, mostly, as I went a little bit too fast there, I'm going to go right here, to staffing costs, to support programs like these. So as you look, when we talk about this particular levy and where that money goes to, it goes towards staffing to pay stipends for coaches and for advisors so that we can have sports and we can have clubs and extracurricular activities. It goes to supplement nurses and counselors, as well as librarians, things that aren't funded necessarily by the state. It allows us to hire extra teachers so that we can reduce class sizes, because the state funds us, for example, at high school at about 29, 30 kids. So if we want those class sizes a little bit lower, we have to use local dollars. Without those, we'll end up having class sizes probably over 30. So supports for kids, opportunities for kids, as well as reducing class sizes are really big kind of focus or areas of focus for our EP&O levy. So that will be one measure on the ballot that we're asking folks to vote for on April 26th. The second, and it did go fast, technology and capital projects. So like I said, this is all of the upkeep, all of your to-do list that maybe you have at your house, where we have to replace, we know that we're going to have to replace the roof, the roofs on several different buildings. We know that we need upgrades to sidings and to playgrounds and to parking lots and all of those things. And so we have a running 6-year projects list that we have to keep up with. Otherwise, they become more expensive, as you know. Additionally, with technology, I'm switching them a little bit. We also have, and so this is all of our roof replacements and all those things that go back for a minute to our technology list. Going fast. Really, these go mostly to devices. So we are a one-to-one school district, and through the pandemic and through remote learning, we really became heavily dependent on integrating technology into our classroom instruction and providing support for kids. So in order to keep that up, and our kids want that, our teachers want that, we have to continually refresh devices. So again, as business owners, you probably understand that too. Every 4 years or so, we recycle devices for kids and for our staff. And so if we get off that cycle, we end up having old devices that are off warranty and end up becoming more expensive. So focusing on getting the devices into kids' hands, focusing on getting kind of technology into our instruction as much as possible is a goal for us, and we rely on our local taxpayers to help support that. So that's the second measure, goes to technology and capital projects. And I'll go a little bit faster because I want to make sure Scott has some time. What does it look like on the ballot specifically, and the impact on taxes? So what is on the ballot is a tax rate per 1,000 of your assessed value. Okay, so we have reduced that levy amount because right now our taxpayers in Marysville are paying on this levy from 4 years ago, so it's about to run out. So right now our taxpayers are paying $2.50 per $1,000 of their assessed value. On this next one, we're going to drop that down to $1.97. And for our technology capital projects, they're paying 60 cents on the dollar, and we're dropping that by more than half. So we're saving, our goal is to try to save on the rate for our taxpayers over $1 per 1,000. So we're trying to lower the rate for our taxpayers, recognizing that the tax burden has increased for most of us due to assessed values. And we recognize we'll collect a little bit less, but we'll work with that. But our goal is to reduce that tax rate as much as we can while still collecting enough for us to have really quality programs for our kids. So those are the tax rates, and those are the two measures that you would see on a ballot. Overall, that's how they are combined. So just wanted to, we're pushing about 87 cents less than what currently our taxpayers are paying. Okay. And we also get this question quite a bit from community. What does that mean for if I have a $500,000 house, how much am I saving annually? So we'd like to have that slide that addresses what you're saving on this tax rate, moving from the $2.50 that you're paying now to the lower rate that you'll be paying with this new levy. So big picture, trying to reduce the burden on our taxpayers for this funding, but also recognizing that without this funding, athletics, clubs, music programs, librarians, counselors, nurses, all of these things that we've kind of come to expect from our schools, we have to find other funding sources for. And that's going to be really challenging in this right now. So, and we are really hoping for and encouraging our folks to consider this information and recognize that what these local dollars fund is what we now currently expect from our schools. It's not extra and it's not different. It's really essential for the kind of programs that we want to offer our kids. So thank you for considering that, and please remember to vote on April 26th. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Chris. I want to say in Lakewood, we actually had a double levy failure in 2020. So I can attest to what Chris is saying we can only run a levy twice in a year. So what we experienced in Lakewood, the deep reflection and reprioritization that we had to think about over a period of years, anticipating the possibility of a double levy failure, was, I'm just going to say, it's traumatic to a community and a school district. So I can speak from that experience firsthand, which actually leads into what I'm saying today. In 2020, we had a technology levy that did get approved in Lakewood, and that was a 2-year levy. At the time, our school board decided that we would run just a 2-year levy on technology instead of a 4-year on technology and facilities improvement, because we were in the middle of the pandemic at that point. There was a lot of hardship in the community. School board took that into account, scaled back our ask to the community, and we deferred maintenance for a couple of years, big-scale maintenance projects. And so now that levy that was approved in 2020 is expiring at the end of 2022, which is why we have, on April 26th, this levy measure on the ballot. So this levy measure includes technology and facilities, which I'm going to talk about here in just a minute. And it replaces the current technology levy that's expiring. It's not a new tax. It is a replacement of a current tax that taxpayers are paying at a little bit higher rate, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And it restores funding for critical building and maintenance projects. That's the part we deferred for 2 years we have to get back to. As you all know, when you're trying to maintain a home, it doesn't get any cheaper, as Chris said, to get those repairs done. This is what taxpayers will see on the ballot for the 4-year levy. On the right-hand side, you can see the amounts that taxpayers are going to be asked to approve in Lakewood. Those are amounts that are fixed as a maximum. Taxpayers, if they're approved, Lakewood cannot collect $1 more than what is on the ballot on that right-hand column. In the middle column, the estimated tax rate. That is what we estimate taxpayers will pay per thousand, just as Chris talked about in his presentation. For a $500,000 home, this is $110 a year for our local taxpayers in Lakewood, or 4.4 cents per student, which I think is important because it really illustrates the fact that, the power of having community support for schools. It spreads the costs around and allows us to take care of our kids and share that opportunity. Oh, yes, it does move quickly, as you said. What I like to talk about here when I'm discussing at this point is the idea that I often hear from taxpayers that, well, if assessed property values across the district goes up, then that means the school district is going to collect more money. And what I want to say is that's not accurate. As I mentioned earlier, voters approve what's on that right-hand column on the previous slide. So if property values go up in the district, the tax rates go down. It's like a teeter-totter. Okay, so that's just something that I think is important to keep in mind. It's just when we get more construction and growth, as we are in Marysville and Lakewood, that burden gets shared, and in a lot of cases, taxes actually go down over 4 years, much more than our estimates. So our priorities in Lakewood, we make sure we list these out. Our community has asked for this, just as Chris did just a minute ago. We itemize what we're going to pay for with the levy and what we think it's going to cost. I'm not going to run through all of these in detail, but we do anticipate buying 2,000 computers over the next 4 years, a couple hundred staff devices. We've got to continue our licensing for technology, our infrastructure, and our staffing to support these systems. You can see the dollar amounts that will cost over 4 years, $1.9 million, which is half of the levy. Facilities priorities, again, itemized here. We know exactly what we need to pay for, and we have a pretty good idea what it's going to cost, and you can see on the right-hand column what our anticipated budget is for these things. But we've got fire control systems. We got a boiler that needs to be replaced at one of our elementary schools that's almost 40 years old. A couple of roofs that are leaking, temporary repairs. We just had major leaks at our middle school over the holidays. We've got carpets to replace. We're going to have to add additional classroom space over the next 4 years. We know this. There's a lot of construction, especially in the Marysville portion of the Lakewood School District. So we're going to have additional classrooms to account for the kids that are going to be moving into those homes. And then we have a little contingency funding in here, which $240,000 is not a lot for 4 years. One boiler will take that right out of the mix. So current levy is paying for box lights, document cameras, classroom computers. We've got Chromebooks, the cows, the computers on wheels, and we've got our staff member there. All of that is being paid for by the levy right now. The last thing that I really want to focus on for today is that we really think this levy that we're putting in front of voters aligns with the taxpayers' priorities in Lakewood. We did a survey last year. 78% of those polled identified STEM-type programs, vocational programs, as a high priority. This was, in fact, I believe, the highest priority on the survey. Well, we can't do any of that without the technology and curriculum that I just showed you that we pay for out of that technology levy. So that's one priority that we think is very much in alignment. And then facilities maintenance. Community said this too. Well, this is what this is all about. Half this levy is paying for facility improvements in the district that are addressing needs. 64% of our voters, our survey respondents, said that was important. So we think this aligns. We hope it's reflected on April 26th on the ballot. So again, I want to thank you all for having me here today, having Chris here today. Remember to vote on April 26th. We really appreciate your support. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was great. Am I on? Whoa. Hey, that was really good. You guys are excellent presenters. And, I learned something. I was hearkening back to my school days of yore, which I still think I'm a really young person. You probably think you're real young people, too. but we didn't have computers. What the heck are you going to do with that thing? But, you think about it, in America, think about this. Home ec was a required course when I was in middle school, right? Right? You got to know how to sew. You got to know how to cook. How many people sew for more than a hobby? Right? Right? How many times do you eat out a week? Think about it. The technology and the things that they require now for our kids to learn and focus on, that's where America's going. We get our clothes made somewhere in a third world country, right? We don't make clothes here, right? Unless they're high-end kind of stuff, right? Well, anyway, I can go on and on. You guys did a great job, though, and so I really appreciate it. I really do wish our students the absolute most success, and if that's what it takes, then we'll do it. I got to put my glasses on. All right. Bear with me. So I would like to have the new members come. By the way, good morning. What a great breakfast we have this morning. If you haven't had any coffee, I don't know what they did, but man, it is just ringing it. That coffee is on it. So good job. Now, I would like to introduce the new members. If you would please come down, representatives from, and just kind of stand along here. This is the hot spot, so I'm going to bring you into the light, okay? One at a time. Representative from Heart Saved, Catalyst Cafe, Ready Removal, Skagit Valley Hospital, Vets Junk Removal, Western Exterminator Company. Come on down. You want to be first?
Oh, sure. We're already going. Huh?
Okay, you got a minute.
I got a minute? All right. I'm Colton with Ready Do I need to talk into this thing? All right. I'm Colton with Ready Removal. We do junk removal, demolition, big demolition too, excavating, and major property overhauls and cleanouts. We've been around for 8 years. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. That's pretty much all I got. So, yeah, we've been around for 8 years, and give us a call if you guys need anything like that. So,
Hey, what areas do you guys serve?
all Snohomish, King, and Pierce and Skagit.
So what exactly do you do?
Junk removal for sure, and junk removal, taking just crap away from your place of business, home, just basic junk removal, and then demolitions. We do big buildings, pretty much anything with the machine and whatnot. We do concrete, all sorts of stuff, and then big property cleanouts. If you're a real estate agent and you're closing out for a customer and there's a bunch of crap in the property or buildings or whatever, we come and take it all. So. Yep.
Good job. Awesome. Thank you very much. You want to go next?
Good morning. My name is Tess. I'm representing Skagit Regional Health. Skagit Regional Health is Skagit Valley Hospital, Mount Vernon, Cascade Valley Hospital in Arlington, and then 30 additional clinics in Skagit, Island, and North Snohomish County. We typically haven't had a huge presence in Marysville, and we really want to change that. We have a lot of state-of-the-art services, high-end cardiology, robotic-assisted surgery, neurology, cancer care, and we're constantly adding new providers, new locations, new services. So we're really excited to see how we can assist this community and really just, how we can help.
And I can put in a plug for you because they're my hospital. But they have a great app. I can get everything done on my phone. Appointments. I can find results right now. I mean, it's great.
I want to say not about the app, but I've worked in 3 hospitals so far in my career. Best coffee carts. And I feel like that should be shared more.
Yes, I agree. Thank you very much. Good job. Come on into the light.
Good morning, Gerald Stanford, my wife Kelly Stanford. We're vets junk removal. We haul stuff away. One of the important things when we started, Kelly wanted to make sure if I was hauling away garbage, we were going to recycle. So we recycle metal, furniture, clothing, dishes. We try to do that with nonprofits, Habitat for Humanity, Goodwill. The other important thing is being a vet, we try to give back to other vets. I employ 3 other vets, trying to increase that. And with some of the stuff we've learned, we're going to bring spouses into that as well. So bring them into the fold and bring them on the team. The other thing, we took a piece from the Army. It's called We Have Your Six, which to convert that to civilian, we have your back. Things happen in life, whether your clutter gets away from you, a life event with one of your family members, and you have to have property cleaned up, whatever the case is. It's a tragedy, or could be a tragedy. It's a stressful event. We want to take that off of you. Give us a call. We'll take care of the situation. We'll clean the house. We'll clean the property. You can move on with what you have to do for the day. Anything else?
No, we've been really working with realtors and property managers this last couple of months, and I've gone on a couple jobs with Gerald. I have a full-time job in Seattle, but I try and get to go with him on a couple of jobs, and just to see the relief of the person or the executor. And when you come in and Gerald says, we can take care of this, you can just see the relief come over their face and know that they'll be well taken care of. So give us a call. Let us know. They are doing a whole bunch of things. Right now we're doing spring, gravel, topsoil, everything. I'm on the schedule because my yard needs some gravel, so I have to book him. But spring is our busy time for landscaping and property management. So.
Thank you so much. We appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you. Good job, new members. So take a look at these faces. We're going to have an event here later on today, or this morning, where you're going to want to single them out and get to know them a little bit. Thank you, everybody. Okay, next, let's go ahead and have our showcase table sponsors come down. So over there's these tables, and they have all kinds of neat things, maybe some free things on the tables. So go check those out. But those are something that you can do. I think it's $25. $30. There's inflation for you. But that's not as much as normal inflation. So $30, and you can sponsor a table there, and then you get 1 minute here on the mic, right here in the lights. So this could be you. Our first showcase table sponsor.
Village Community Services. Woo. We are a nonprofit in Smoky Point serving Snohomish County and Skagit, where we help people with diverse disabilities achieve their best potential in life. We have employment services, residential, and community outreach. And my plug for us this time is we are currently doing an Arbor Day fundraiser to give back to the community trees and beautify. So if you love trees, I won't ask because last time it was bad. Nobody really loved trees. You can keep the trees or you can donate them back to the community, and our residential clients and community members will plant them in Tulalip, Marysville, Arlington, and Linwood.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you. Come into the light.
Morning, everyone. My name is Sarah Lavelle. I'm from the city of Marysville. I'm the Emergency Preparedness Manager, and what we're bringing today is a new program we're kicking off called Marysville Ready Business. The idea behind this program is to encourage businesses of all types, all sizes, to take some preparedness actions to be better ready for disasters and emergencies. So we left some flyers, and we have more at our table. The idea is basically you complete some items off the list. There's a variety of types of items on here. Some are pretty simple, some are more intensive. And if you complete at least 5 of those, then you can apply on our website as a Marysville Ready business. We'll provide you with a window clean you put on your storefront. We'll list you on our website, maybe some social media attention. The whole purpose is to build that relationship between local emergency management and our local businesses that our community relies on. So we're here to support in any way we can, whether that's assistance with planning, emergency drills, connecting with resources. So if you're interested in becoming a Marysville Ready business, please come talk to us at our table or reach out to us. Our information is on the flyer. Thank you.
That's cool. I'm interested in that. That sounds really interesting. Yeah. Very good. Thank you. Thanks. Good job. All right. Any others? There's some other tables over there. Did I miss anybody? Nobody? Okay. Going once. Oh, right. I have a table. Thank you, Yvonne. I have a table. Hello, everybody. My name is Lance Curry. I'm pleased to be able to work in Marysville. I have one of the 17 Edward Jones offices. No, I don't think there's that many. But I've just been here 16 years, and it's just such a great community to serve. I serve families. I serve people that have long-term goals with their money, people that know that they need to go somewhere with it, don't quite know how to get there, don't quite know what that looks like. That's the people that I serve. There's 2 people specifically that I'm talking to this morning, right? So my showcase table over there, I can give you some information, answer questions, but those are people that, like I said, want to retire someday, don't quite know how to do it, don't quite know what it looks like, are afraid of inflation, what that's going to do, maybe afraid of markets, right? All that. Those are the people that I want to talk to today. The second one is a business owner or a manager that provides business benefits. So you want to provide a benefit for your employees and get a tax write-off at the same time. Maybe you're a sole business owner and you want to do that too. There's some really cool tools to be able to do that. So Lance Curry, and I'll look forward to talking to you afterward. All right. Glasses back on. Thank you. At this time, all right, this is the roving mic time. So anyone who uses, this is where you get to come up and give a little shout out about something like I can talk about how Skagit Valley Hospital has a cool app. Anyway, if you want to shout out about another chamber member business, come on up here and grab a mic in the light, and you get to put a card. You get to put another card in the raffle prize drawing just for taking a chance and being brave. Anyone want to do that? Yeah, come on up. And you don't even have to raise your hand. Just flood on down here.
I just want to give a shout out to the Chamber, Marysville Chamber of Commerce, especially Yvonne and Dave. They are so nice to work with and network. And for those of us who have a small business like myself, I'm a travel advisor with Cruise Planners, I really am impressed with their support. So if you're not a member, look into it. I highly recommend it. Thank you.
Nice job. And she gets an extra card in the raffle prize if you want there. And this is Kim Thompson. She's going to be doing a shout out. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, I didn't think this was shout out time for me. I'm going to actually tell you about an event that we have coming up. So Kim Thompson with Prime Lending and myself and Renee James and Kathy Henry, we do an event for Eagle Wings Disabilities Ministries, and it's coming up on May 17th, and it is called Swap for a Cause. So while you are going through your closets this spring and cleaning out, if you have any accessories that you think someone can use, we would love them. That would be hats, sunglasses, purses, scarves, shoes, belts, jewelry. We even have a chic boutique. So maybe you bought something and you thought you were going to love it and you got it home and you don't, and it's been hanging in your closet. You can get rid of that guilt. We will take it from you. So, and the items can be dropped off at Eagle Wings. They are right on Grove, right behind Larry's Plumbing. And or you can reach out to myself or Renee James, and we can coordinate pickup of those items for you. So that night on the 17th, it's just $25 to come have dinner with your girlfriends, and it's kind of like shopping in your girlfriend's closet. She had something that you loved, she no longer loves it, and you get to take it home with you. So reach out if you have any questions. Kim Thompson, Prime Lending, and supporting Eagle Wings with Swap for a Cause, May 17th at the Bethlehem Lutheran Church. Thank you.
Nice job. She got everything. Way to go.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Lauren Tapp. I'm from Columbia College. I'm the new assistant director there. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Vets Junk Removal. We were at the Military Appreciation Fair last night, and I saw you all there. So the reason why is because we're recently voted the number 3 military-friendly college in the United States. But it was so great to see you there, and thank you to the Chamber for hosting such a fantastic event yesterday. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. And I didn't mention, if you have an event, like there we go, an event you want to talk about, just come on down here and grab the mic too.
So my shout out is to Jermaine, Kevin, who else was there? Felicia, Michelle Armstrong, for just stepping up and helping with the military fair last night. It was awesome. It was a lot of work. We all did awesome. And everybody else who was there, thanks for joining us. A lot of the military fair committee was there, help cleaning up, which always is the hardest part. And my plug again, Arbor Day fundraiser. If you like trees and you like your community, buy a tree.
Good morning, I'm Connie Manny with the City of Marysville, and we have an event to plug. I can't give you all the details right now, but I can say you'll want to save the date for May 19th. We're going to have a Marysville Business Summit. It will be a half-day workshop with resources and speakers and all sorts of interesting things, and we'll bring you back all the info next time. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Good job. Any others? Okay. All right, now we're doing raffle prizes, so that's mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to go up to the top of the stage, but if you have a raffle prize, it's time to do raffle prizes, right? Okay, if you have a raffle prize, come on down, and you're going to come up to the stage, so line up right over here along the staircase, and we'll have the first person just come on up for giving away raffle prizes. Thanks, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, mine too.
Hi.
Let's do it.
So I got a couple raffle prizes. So we've got 2 free Business Before Hours for April, which will be our State of the County with Nate Nearing. So come check that out. Kim Thompson. Whoa. And then my second raffle prize is actually 2 adult tickets to Red Curtain for As You Like It. Renee James.
Boy, it's payback. You know, they work hard, Renee. Kim works hard. You guys, everybody, once in a while you win, don't you? Look at that. Once in a while it happens. Okay, next person.
Hello, Carrie Byram, your certified beauty advisor with Avon, and I am a local Avon representative, Arlington, Marysville, Lake Stevens areas where I can go anywhere, but that's my general area. And if you are looking for quality, affordable skincare, jewelry, makeup, I am your gal. And today I'm giving away, it's actually our CBD soothers for body. And right now your skin is probably really dry, so these are great products to help with that for men and women. So don't be afraid, men, if you get it. And there's chocolate in there too. Colton Bailey.
Whoa, there he is. Nice job.
And if you need a brochure, I have some with me.
Thanks. Good job. Here you go. Good job. Sweet. Next person, good job.
Good morning, everyone. Lily Cervantes, with travel advisor with Cruise Planners, and I have a $50 onboard credit for new bookings. So good luck.
Wow, okay. You want me to hold that?
Yeah. Tina Tang.
Very good. Good job, Tina. You can keep both of those.
Okay.
Those, and I'll take that. Good job.
I'm good. Hi, my name is Cassidy Aldrich. I'm the Emergency Management Outreach Specialist at the City of Marysville. So working with Sarah Lavelle on Marysville Ready Business, which I'm super excited to get to know you all that are interested in working with you. So today, to kind of fit the theme of preparedness, we have a workplace emergency kit for your employees. It's one of the things we promote in the program is promoting preparedness with your staff. So.
Right. Okay, I'll hold that. Thank you.
Awesome Ann.
There we go. Awesome Ann. Awesome Ann, come on down. There she is. All right, next.
Hello, I'm Lauren Tapp again from Columbia College here in Marysville and also on the Naval Station Everett base. And this is a springtime in the Pacific Northwest bag. So you have an umbrella, you have a sun hat, you have a winter hat, you have cozy socks, and a drink beverage.
And a hunting rifle.
Yeah. Frank Volkert.
There he is. Thank you. Next. Trip up the stairs.
That would be me. Hi, everybody. My name is Belinda Ritchie, and a lot of you know me from prior breakfasts where I was the program manager for Maud's House, the Women's and Children's Shelter in Marysville. That is no longer my role. I have started my own business called Supportive Home Services, assisting, pretty much we can do anything. And I will be employing some of my past residents from the shelter who are really excited to get out and serve the community. So if you have any questions, I have some flyers and cards with me, and I'd be happy to talk to you about it. This is a package of hot beverage lovers package. There's hot chocolate, there's coffee, there's tea, there's travel mugs. Good luck. Okay, wait. Gerald Stanford.
There he is.
Vets junk removal.
Right. Perfect. I'm hitting it.
All right, Scott Randall again from the Red Curtain Foundation for the Arts. And we've got a show sponsorship for Into the Woods, which again opens up May 20th.
Show sponsorship.
Yeah. Chris Pearson.
All right. Nice job. Yep. Yeah, thank you. Okay, and then I think I'm the last one. I actually have a prize too. I haven't seen Robert from the, one of my favorite guys. Where's Robert from the beef jerky? He's not here, is he? He usually wins. Right. Well, anyway, I went by there and I picked up, before Christmas, I picked up some of these. You know what a white elephant gift party is? You ever heard of that? Okay. You get something that's kind of cool and kind of weird, right? So we've got pork and venison meat snack, alligator jerky, buffalo, duck, elk, kangaroo, ostrich, pheasant, antelope. It's all here, everybody, right here. So that's what I'm giving away. And this is for Aaron Bale. Yeah, Aaron, good job. You get it. Aaron's got it. All right. I think I'm staying up here with the mic. Yes. All right. So Aaron, don't forget. Are you going to come down? Nah. Oh, thanks, Kim. Give Kim a round of applause. She just does this every time. She does such a great job. Okay, so the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the mass. Sorry about that. This is the March Madness event, networking event. So I'm going to kind of read through this. Just follow along. Raise your hand if you get stuck, and I'll stop for you. But this is where you get to, do something that you're here for. I know everybody's kind of got this pack of cards in their pocket. You're here to network. Well, that's what this event focuses on. So it's got a basketball theme. So follow along with me. First of all, I want to introduce, remember, basketball theme. I want to introduce the referees. Every table-ish should have a referee, or there's some around. I don't know if they're just the ones with the pom-poms on, but raise your hand. Stand up. Referees, stand up. Who are the referees? Stand up, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Okay, those are the referees. Oh, 6. Remember that. They got whistles. Somebody take away their okay, never mind. So you, members, you will shoot several high percentage shots and get assists from other players. The balls will be 4 different questions to determine what you're going to do. Yvonne, you did a great job, I'm sure. I'm going to just kind of boil this down. What you're going to do is you're going to have a chance to ask 5 questions, actually. The first one's an icebreaker, so you're going to get 5 minutes on that. Then you're going to get a few minutes to find somebody else. What you want to do now is see who that first person is you're going to go and meet. Okay? Remember, we had some new faces up here. Maybe that's a good one to shoot for. But somebody you don't know, just go up to somebody and meet them. Not yet, but that's what you want to do. Then, after 5 minutes, there's going to be a whistle sound. Yep. It might just be me saying, hey, but no, Lance doesn't need a whistle. So then you're going to have a few minutes to find somebody else. You're going to do that 5 times. Now, in sales, who has sales experience? Who has sales. In sales, you don't count your wins by getting a sale, do you? You're not supposed to. Your wins are talking to somebody. That's a win. Did you talk to somebody? Boom, you won. So that's what you're all doing sales this morning. Your wins aren't scoring a big client. Your wins are talking to somebody and looking somebody in their face and getting to know them as a real human. Okay, can we do that? And Yvonne wants me to introduce this thing. Thank you, Yvonne. Oh, okay. All right, I appreciate that. Sorry about that. So you've got something to help you. If you want to grab one of these and write it down, write down on there what you get to know about the people. There's 4 questions to help you ice break a little bit. Okay, so if you want to use those questions, they're available for you. If you need basketball interpretation, just come see a referee or I can help you. But all right, Kim has a question. Oh, thank you, Kim. Boy, that's a setup. That was an assist. First question. Okay, you got somebody in mind? I'm going to ask this question, and then you're going to get up and go. First question, and I don't even know this one. Who will be this year's men's NCAA champion? Okay, everybody's done great. This is the time's up bell. Oh, there it is. Time's up. A little loud. Sorry about that. Okay. At this time, I'm going to bring Yvonne. Yes, Yvonne, you want to come back up to the mic? I'm going to bring Yvonne back up to close it all out. So go ahead and find a seat. If you can find your stuff again, it might have been moved. I might have it. Good job, everybody. Okay, I don't need to do anything with this.
Nope.
Okay.
You're good. Thank you, sir. Whoa, I'm not as tall as Lance. So can we give Lance a great round of applause? Didn't he just do amazing today? Did everybody have fun with your March Madness business style? Awesome. Okay, well, I just want to thank everybody for being here this morning. We hope you all enjoyed having some networking time. That's what we were all here for. We've got some upcoming events. We got a table right at the very front, so take some flyers with you, share, bring somebody along. The chamber is growing, and we want to continue to grow, so we can't do it without you. We've got March 29th, our Latino networking event at Jay's Flooring. I think Cesar is still here, so he will be hosting us. Oh, there's Cesar. April 26th will be our next Latino networking event, and Lily Cervantes with I Travel Cruise Planners is our host on that one. April 29th is our next Business Before Hours, State of the County with Nate Nearing. We do only have 2 showcase tables, so if you want one of those, make sure you call Ann, email Ann, or talk to me after this. And then June 11th is our first big event. We are bringing back the golf tournament. We are partnering with the city of Marysville and the Strawberry Festival. We're kicking off the Strawberry Festival this year. Registration is now open, and we have 32 teams available. There's only 25 teams available now. So if you are a golfer or you know somebody that golfs, please register ASAP. So again, all those flyers are up front. Make sure you grab them, share the love. Just the following thank yous to the following individuals: to our chamber volunteers and emissaries, all our referees that were here. Thank you for your great ideas to make today's theme fun and interactive. Thank you to the Tulalip Resort Casino for their great service and delicious breakfast. And a huge thank you to our members for your ongoing commitment to this great business community our chamber serves. All right, everyone, I'm giving you back 3 minutes early. So have a great morning, and we will see you in April. Thanks, everyone.